It's your boy, Sense of Self. Today, I want to discuss the spirit of self. You know, if you've been listening to my videos or if you've been hearing my previous videos, I've been describing, the trinity of self. And the trinity of self is something that one must really be aware of in order to even be self-aware. So, my last video I did the mind, which again, if you've been listening to me, the trinity of self, or the three levels of self that one must know, is the mind, the spirit, and the body. Yeah. So I've done the mind already. That's part one. And today I want to do part two, which is the spirit of self, which I think is very, very important, because in today's time, the spirit of self is very, very misunderstood. We all use spirit. We all like Holy Spirit. Even alcohol is called spirit. That's so deep here. If you deep it, why would they name alcohol spirit? It's just a question. I'm just asking, why? And it's in a liquid form. And what's deep about spirit, which is alcohol, is you hear stories where people will have alcohol and they truly are not themselves. It's like something else has taken over their vessel, or it's the different entity is using this vessel. And after the alcohol is weighed out, they are like, oh my God, what did I do? All this is questions, that one must really deep and understand. Raw, why would they say we have a spirit, and why is the spirit in alcohol? It's just a question. But anyway, let me start this video. Now, like I said, the trinity of self, which is the three states of self, of the mind, which you have the mind space, the spirit space, and then the body space. And these are the three states you must understand. So today I'm going to focus only on the spirit, right? So what is a spirit? Now, the spirit is the medium between your unconscious and your conscious. The spirit is like the substance that manifests into the physical, right? Now, when I say that, what do I mean by that? Look at your spirit as your pre-person, right? When a man ejaculates, he's ejaculating the spirit out into another vessel, which is the egg cell. And this spirit grows in this egg cell and eventually gets pushed out as a baby. So once you're a baby, the spirit still resides in this world, this vessel that you're in. I don't know if anyone is getting me, but I'm trying to explain spirit in a way that it'll be very easy to grasp if you have a mind, and I'm not trying to go too deep into it because I don't want to lose anyone. So the simplest way to look at spirit is like this. Know that your mind is like air, right? Your thoughts are like airs. Within air, you have the micro substances, which is the oxygen atoms and hydrogen atoms. These are these entities within air, and they come together, or the raise in hertz, and then they become substance through light and go through their way, right? So anyone who understands science, anyone who is a scientist, will kind of grasp what I'm saying, because science is all about the application of science in the life that we live in. So back to spirit, right? Now look at spirit very differently. We as people, before you can move, or before you have any desire to do anything, your spirit or your emotion must be attached to it. Look at your emotion as your spirit of self. So anytime you feel bad, you're producing substance. You feel good, you're producing substance. It's so deep here that sickness actually starts from the substance or the thoughts. Anyone who worries a lot, or fear, or all these things, all these negative energies, they produce substance, which is, disease, sickness, milkers, dirty milkers that will manifest to become diseases. This is how we all 90% of diseases are not even the stuff we eat, to be honest with you. But again, I don't want to go into that so far. But today I wanted to just break down the spirit in a way that anyone listening can at least have a beginning understanding of what spirits are. So when you hear spirit, think substance. A reference will be alcohol. They name it spirit. Analyze what spirit does to you. See, this is all alchemy, sorcery, mixing of chemicals, like the unseen becoming seen, or you can say alchemy to chemistry. Again, I'm using these references so you can grasp. Anyone who is a bit more aware when it comes to science will even deep this more if you can correlate them, right? So when we're dealing with spirit, you need to understand spirits are substance, and these substances are created through the mind, the thoughts. When you think, you only action your thoughts with emotion, and this emotion is acted on depending on your desire to want to know and your willingness to want to know too. So open-mindedness and willingness to want to know are these two forces that will help the emotion go through. Now, this can go either negative or positive. So it's one must be aware so you can drive these forces towards the right place so you can move. I hope I'm making sense, I don't want to make it too complicated because, again, explaining things that are not seen is so deep. One must have an awareness to even, start grasping this. And like I said, forget the body when you're dealing with these entities within yourself, because you was a liquid substance and then you became solid. So your spirit is the medium between the awareness, which is the conscious, and the unseen, which is the sleep state that we go into. Anyway, I'm gonna end here. Like I said, these videos that I do, I don't want to make it so crazy and so complicated. I just want to break it down or shine a light on certain aspects of life that we are not really truly aware of. So I'm gonna end here, and he who this resonates with, peace and balance. Also, subscribe, like, and comment. So anytime new videos pop up, you can actually see that and we can chop it up. So peace and balance.